Good morning, good evening. Sorry, distracted. Wherever you are and whenever you may watch this replay. I'm Sherry with Ratchet Up Yard, and today we're going to do some jelly printing. Just one second while I get everything finished set up. Okay, sorry. All right, so today we're going to do some jelly printing, as I just said, and um, I'm sure you've seen this technique on the socials. I've never tried it. And so we're going to try it today. We're going to take a magazine um magazine pictures that I've seen. Well, I can't even talk right now. We're going to take some magazine pictures and we're going to trace them. Lots going on in this head right now. Not doing a really good job right now. Okay. But it got me to thinking while I was looking through my magazines. Not my I mean, looking through the magazines, I already had some torn out, but I was just thinking because I have a stack of magazines and I kind of need to go through them, but I have a stack of them and I need to go through them, pick out the pictures that I want to experiment with and throw the rest away or use it for junk journals. I'm sure my junk journal friends will say don't throw a magazine away. I'm not sure. Um, I'm I don't do junk journaling, but there could be some other crafters out there who are like, no, don't throw away your magazines. So if you have ideas for magazines, because I have a good stack of them. When I say like this, I mean like this. Um, I have a good stack of them um, that I need to either go through or figure out what to do with. I usually go through them for jelly printing. You can jelly print on magazines, um, and see what to do with them. So comment below. I'm curious, what do you do with your old magazines? I don't necessarily get them, but they come to me. I don't subscribe to any magazines. I just get these things in the mail and they come to me. So let me know what you do with your magazines. Do you throw them away or do you pick them out for certain reasons? What do you look for? I'm curious. There's a whole magazine collection I need to figure out what to do with. I don't really like to keep that stuff around. But I do let it sit in one spot and it just piles up and to the point where I'm like, "Oh, we need to do something with that." So, um, with that, we're gonna work with our magazines today, and then I have tomorrow. I have something that I'm going to show you at the end. So make sure you watch to the end because I'm going to show you what we're going to do tomorrow that I found, and I'm not sure if it's going to work or is it going to ruin my gel plate. I'm just not sure. So watch this video to the end. If you like it, make sure you like and comment below about magazines or anything else. And with that, let's get started. Okay, so I came across some magazines here, and of course, the first reaction is, "Oh, let's do something with this face." But then I wasn't sure if I wanted to. And then I was like, "Well, we could do something real simple with this little owl, right?" And then I saw these bugs, these lightning bugs, and I'm like, "Yeah, I like." And I'll turn it this way, but because the camera's a little close, but I like these lightning bugs, but for the composition, that's what drew. Not because they were bugs, but it was the contrast in this picture, the light and the dark, and it was more organic in randomness of the bugs than this owl. Now I like this owl because he was big, and I thought, well, that would work too. And I like how he's taking up like this side of the page because the words they were making room for the words here to balance out the composition. I like this picture, she's straight on, big and bold, and her reaction's big and bold. So I like that too. So, but this one here, um, is the one we're going to try with today. So I got my gel plate out here. I feel like I need to back it up just a little bit, but maybe I'm gonna back it up for just a little bit here. 1 second. All right. I'm always going to put something on my plate so I can read it, so I can tell if it gets blurry or not. All right. There we go. So I'm going to, and we're going to do one other thing because for whatever reason, the gel plate just does not, or the light. Oh, I can't wait to get to my new studio. There. I just wanted to cut down the light. So I'm going to put this on top. Now, your magazine will stick to the paper. So just know that it won't ruin it. All right, now we got these bugs on here, right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to take a Sharpie marker. That might be too thin. I might want a thicker one. You would have thought I had all my tools out and ready to go, but you know, it's total chaos this morning. I stayed up too late and just didn't have everything I needed ready to go. All right, now we're going to draw, and I'm not sure how good this Sharpie marker. Oh, it's not too bad. We're just going to draw, right? You've seen this. You've seen these videos on socials, I'm sure. I've just never tried it. I went, oh, that's a great idea, maybe. Now, as I said before, whatever is on the plate first is what is going to come up. So, all this grungy goodness, right? I'm going to leave that on my plate. And then we have these bugs. Now, I am not sure if I'm going to draw the legs on here. Maybe we will. So I'm drawing over like that paint patch. Now, I am not sure. So let's just see what happens here. I'm drawing the legs apparently. I don't know where the legs are on that one. That was kind of weird. We'll draw some legs. We'll fill that in. Okay, he's a bug, but I don't see too many legs. Maybe they're behind him. There's another leg. I guess that's a leg. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell with the picture. All right. Good morning, Jodi. How are you? You just launched a video. I didn't get to watch it yet. It was kind of hard to see that one. All right. Now, I am so behind Jodi on my Rolodex. Like I need to get back to that, but I am so behind. All right. So there are these bugs here, and now, not sure if you don't feel like it's dark enough, you can always go in and darken certain areas. Oh, I think I just messed that one up. Okay. Tired, coffee, what video? Oh, Jody, I'd have to go back and look. It's the one you just posted like day before yesterday. I think I forgot the one that was day before yesterday. You were doing some I I can't remember quite exactly what you were doing. I was like, "Oh, I gotta go back and watch that." Did you post a video since yes, did you post a video yesterday or day before yesterday? That's the one I'm talking about. All right, now we have these bugs. So let's do something kind of interesting. And let's just paint in the bugs and then we'll do another coat. So let's take this off of here. Okay, so there's my bugs. I am working on creep now. So that's probably it. Oh, June creep. Yeah, I'm curious about that. We'll have to get together a little bit later and talk about what's it called? Is it creep on June? Okay. All right. So let's I'm gonna go with this lighter blue. Yes, creep on June. Okay. Um so what we can do is where is my paper? Sorry. My life this morning's a little hot of a mess here. I just don't have like all my things together because I got distracted by the thing I'm going to talk about at the end of the video. And I got distracted looking at the magazines. So, here we are. All right. We're going to paint in these. I'm going to paint in these bugs. And then let's do another bug over here. Let's make him blue as well. All right. Oh, went over the line. Well, so is creep on June is kind of like doing Halloween projects in June and then where you do Christmas in July? Just curious. Oh my gosh. I almost dipped this into my coffee. I'm just saying. Put that over here. Oh, I thought I showed the Sharpie marker. Okay, yes, you can draw on your gel plate with Sharpie markers. Yes, I didn't realize you hadn't seen that. Okay, let's see here. I'm the kid. Oh, that was a lot. That was a lot of paint there. Oh, okay, got it. All right. So Creep on June is like Edgar Allan Poe meets Da Vinci. Oh, that'll be interesting. I'll have to check out some of those videos. And the person who's doing it is Tracy. Oh, where do I find Creep on June? Because everybody's hearing me talk about it. If you want to drop a link in the chat, I will put it in my description below so that people can go to it. Tracy Fox Creative. Okay. So if you're interested and is it just junk journaling, Jody? Okay, Tracy Fox Creative, June 1st. Creep on June. And it's like an Edgar Allan Poe and Da Vinci combination. She has a calendar on her website for daily makes for the collaboration. No, people make all sorts of things with the kits. Oh, she's got kits. Got it. Okay, so she's got kits. All right. So she's got a kit that dropped Creep on June. All right. I'll have to go check that out. Thank you for the information, Jodi. Um, all right, so let's see here. I'm gonna save yellow. I'm gonna save the yellow for the overall pool, but let's see what else we got. We got red. So let's do red as well. Sorry, it was early to ask you all these questions, Jodi. My apologies. Oh, the kits are on sale through the 31st. So May 31st, 30% off. Okay, so I will go check her out. I will put a link to her channel in the description below if anybody wants to check out her channel and her kits. I will go do that. I like anything. Well, I don't like anything Halloween, but I do like Halloween. Um, I'm a big I like bats. I'm a big bat fan. All right. So we got these. Oh, I got too much water on my brush. So that's why it's doing that. All right, I got one more that I need to do here. And let's just do like a dark blue. Okay, her Etsy is Love Junk Journals. Okay, for the kits, right? Got it. All right, I will go and put some links in the description if you're interested in junk journal things and creepy June things. All right, let's see here. I got a lot of paint on here, so I got a lot of paint skins for next week. All right, let's make him a different blue. Okay, well, I went out the lines, but I didn't listen to my kindergarten teacher. I don't color in the lines. I can't tell you how happy I am that today is Friday. Woohoo! Man, I live for my Fridays. I really live for my Thursday evenings, but okay. So we got some bugs that have dried. This one's not quite dry yet. I hope he dries soon. Now, the fact that we put the bugs on here and then we painted them, um, it will allow us to do something else in the background that we might want to do. I was thinking about we could either leave it all like I'm going to go over it with yellow and just leave it all yellow and see how that goes. And then we can or we can do like bubble wrap on the background. What do you think? You think we should just put like a color on and then do some bubble wrap and on the background? That might be cool, but it might be too much. I don't know. If anybody's watching, want to tell me, do we want something in the background or just leave a plain background? So plain background or something in the background. Bubble wrap. Okay. All right. Let's try that. I'm just letting it dry just a minute while I get my bubble wrap. You won't be able to see this one, so we'll pick another color. All right. I picked a lighter color, and one's opaque and one's transparent. So I think we're going to go with the opaque one. And we're going to go with this purple. And the reason why I'm doing that is so that when we do the yellow, we'll be able to hopefully be able to see it. Now, the yellow is semi-transparent. Okay, so maybe that will work. This is not quite dry, so we're not sure how the blue's going to turn out, but hey, we'll just go with it, you know? You just got to let go. It's easier to let go on the gel plate than it is on a jelly print collage. That was difficult, not trying to jump into my old habits. And I should have just put the purple over here on this other gel plate, and rolled it out, but I didn't. So we're going to go for it. Yeah, I got some of that blue in there. Okay, so that bug might not turn out. We got some blue. All right. Now I'm putting bubble wrap on the whole thing. So whatever bug wasn't dry probably has bubble wrap. Yeah, it looks like we picked up some bubble wrap on some of the bugs. That's okay. And then let's go through with the yellow. All right, moment of truth here. Now, I am going to let this just sit for a moment. I want to get all these edges really good. I'm not sure I'll get any grungy edges, but we'll find out. And I want to get something else real quick because I just came to my mind. We will be going over today. So if you can hang out, that would be great. So just 1 second. Let's see. Well, maybe it's not ready. It's definitely the yellow and the purple. Well, we all know that those are complementary colors, but they didn't make the best background because I kind of didn't wait long enough before doing the yellow. So we'll see how this turned out because this might not turn out well. All right. This is where you get another gel plate, maybe. I have one of those. All right. We're just going to let that sit. We're going to let that sit, and we're going to go back in with something. Let's get out my next gel plate here. This is a newer gel plate. I tend to keep using the one that I have. And let's go with her face. And whoever this is, sorry, it won't be perfect. All right. Put this over here. I am looking for my marker. That is not it. Well, I just had that marker. Stuck it back where it belongs, and now I can't find it in the sea of things. And all I have are thin markers. How thin are these markers? Are these pencils? Oh, yeah, they're the thin ones. Yeah. Those are two different sizes right there. Can we do this one? What is this going to look like? I don't even know where to start with her. Oh, yeah, you can. Yeah, it's not. I like a thicker line. Oh, there it is. Found it. All right. Let's go with it. We're going to draw on the hair. This is where you could take some liberties in the composition, right? Okay. Not the best picture, but here we go. Get her nose in there. Her laugh lines. This is not doing her any justice. Sorry. And then her eyes are all squinty. I do not like eyebrows. But here they are. I think I like the bugs better. It's a better composition. And easier to draw. Okay, big head. And this blends into the background. This just comes up a little bit. All right. I don't have you all up there. Oh, no, you can't move it. Sherry, come on. You knew better than that. I think we're good. All right. We have her hairline. All right. Well, isn't that fun? Yeah, she's pretty close. Yeah. The suspense. Yeah, the suspense, right? That was a cliffhanger there, Jodi. That makes people watch. All right. Again, we could paint on here if we wanted to. We could also mask things off, which would require some paper tearing or some cutting of the magazine if you wanted to. You know, you could always take this now that she's been traced, right? This is what she looks like. We could always cut right here, cut her out, and then just mask off her hair and her face. But I'm not going to do that because I want to try. This is from the Vogue magazine, and I want to try an image transfer with her. So I don't want to cut her up. So I think what we're going to do, since I have a lot of paint from the bugs, is I think we're going to paint her. And there's this artist. I wish I remembered his channel on YouTube. Mostly he's He's mostly on Instagram, but he was on YouTube for a while, and he does some amazing work. Mark, I think it's Mark Willis or yeah. Anyway, he does some amazing work with the gel plate. He's got a unique style. Um and he does a lot of prints with some faces. Like it's out there. Like the style is out there. Um it's it's not for everyone. The style is not for everyone, but he does some amazing work. And so I will find his channel if I can, and I will also link that below. All right, so I'm gonna give her blue hair, and I'm gonna give her some orange lips. It's really thin, so we'll see how this turns out. I need a thinner brush, but don't have one right here really available. Today was a lot of waiting. We don't want to make you wait any longer. Okay, that is just not working for me. Do I have one? I have a little one. All right, we do have one. If you don't have a brush, a Q-tip would work. Now, the orange is just not going on like I want it to. What is going on with you, orange? Just not laying down. Oh, this is a newer gel plate too. So, there's better oils in this gel plate than the one I've had for years. The one I've had for years probably needs to be conditioned. All right. Let's give her some dark blue teeth. How about that? Of course, I just add water to my because I was cleaning my brush. So the viscosity of the paint is really off right now because I have too much water and not enough paint. All right, let's see. Trying to get more of a dry brush. Who would have thought teeth were going to take forever? All right. It's not the best looking painting. Let's give her some red eyebrows. I'm using all the colors. Now, let's go back in with the dark blue for her eyeballs. Well, eyeballs you can't see. Oh, too much water. Come on. Yeah, this one's just not working. The water just goes straight to the whole paint goes straight to the eye. I mean, the outline of the eye, which I think is interesting. Let's see if I can go in there with my pick up any water off the plate. Well, this one just might be a different colored eye. All right, we got it. Woohoo! All right. We got something anyway. Now, when your paint is really thick like this, like I have some on the edges, it's going to take a minute to dry. Or you can just go for it. And we're just going to go for it. Now, what I went to go get probably is not the thing I want to do, but it'll be interesting. I'm going to make her yellow. Is I wanted to see how she would turn out on fabric. Now, it's not the best. It's an experiment, right? So, it's really going to mix in up here, but we'll just go with it. Oh, wow. Okay. It's a mess, but hey. Okay. And I'm just really light on my things have to dry. So when you do this, take the time and let it dry. I'm curious if the marker, if I have enough paint to pick up the marker onto this piece of fabric. That will be interesting. So. Oh, it's going to work. Okay. I had to do a sneaky peek. Now, I left. So one of the things you could always do. Now, for this particular one, I was experimenting with this gel plate. I left the backing on the gel plate, right? So this is the little plastic that the gel plate comes with, and I left it on, but it does not adhere to my glass mat, so it moves on me. But the fact that it's on there, it's easy to flip over. And so I flipped this over so we could see what the print could look like when we pull it. So let's see. I want to flip it back. Oh, look, it transferred to the fabric. Yes, the Sharpie marker transferred to the fabric. So, Jodi, did this just give you all kinds of ideas? Because look, the Sharpie marker was on the gel plate and it transferred to fabric. So, we have this image on muslin. I think it's cool. Now, this is pure paint. So if you were to wash this, it's going to come out. Even if you try to heat set it, it's going to come out. Ask me how I know. So, this is muslin. Yep. And will muslin work as a what? Oh, okay. Answered as I was typing. Yeah. Okay. So I don't know if the Sharpie marker, I'm sure the Sharpie marker will kind of fade, but the paint, because I just use regular acrylic paint, I know that I've tried this with on cold, just regular acrylic paint on cold, without soap, with soap, that kind of thing. I'm gonna tell you right now, it will come out. Or it will fade so badly. So, depends on the effect you want. Okay. Let's go look at the other one, the bugs. Okay, this is how the bugs are supposed to look. I just turned it upside down so we could look at it. I got all this stuff on the bottom of my plate. But anyway, this is what it's supposed to look like. Let's see how it turned out. Oh, don't like that. Oh, got some good grungy goodness here. I like grunge on my plate coming off. Pink grunge. Love it. Okay. Look at that grunge. Let's see if I could take that off. I might have to use that in a collage. All right. So, not too bad. It turned out pretty good. Yeah, not too bad. That's an interesting print for sure. And the legs did turn out, so you know that they're legs and they're bugs. Now, you could mask out these bugs. Tear paper, mask them out. I mean, we got a little bit of bubble wrap on here, but it did make for an interesting texture. This is interesting how this, because it got wrinkled, I guess, when we laid down the paper. But so you could do all kinds of things with this. Each bug could have a different texture in it, things like that. So that's how that one turned out. And then we tried it on fabric. So we learned about it works on fabric. So anyway, check out Mark. I think his name's Mark Willis. But I'll have a link below. Check that out. Check out Tracy Fox Creative June 1st, because we were kind of talking about that. I'm trying to find, yeah. June 1st, Tracy Fox Creative. She's doing Creep on June. So definitely check that out. And all right, you ready? I saw this at Michael's yesterday. It was on clearance, and I just have to try it out. So tomorrow, and I'm a little worried, will it work? I'm not sure. But have you heard of unicorn spit? Yes, unicorn spit. Did you know unicorn spit? I did not know that. I have to try unicorn spit. These are usually $13-14 bottles. I got them for $5. And if you have a coupon, it's even, well, maybe it's not even cheaper, but if you have some Michael rewards. But the reason why I'm curious about it is because it's gel stain concentrated. So I'm like, and it works on wood, glass, fabric, stone, and ceramic. So I'm not sure if this says water-based. So it says water-based, fast drying. Oh, and it's scented. Scented? Okay. It's like those scratch and sniff stickers, or is that like the scented markers? But anyway, I was reading this and I was like, we're going to try this. So they had all kinds of colors. I just picked 3 because I was curious about them. And of course, I like these colors. Yeah, we're going to try this out tomorrow. So make sure you check out the live tomorrow and see it. Will unicorn spit ruin my gel plate? That's really what we need to know. We'll see what happens. So with that, thank you for joining me today with Ratchet Up Your Art and watching. So if you like this, make sure you like and you comment below. What do you do with your magazines? Jodi, I don't know if you caught that. I'm curious. I have a stack of magazines. What do I do with them? I was going to pull out things like the bugs or the face that I did and then toss the rest away. But I didn't know if you're like screaming at the YouTube going, no, don't throw it away, Sherry. I got some great ideas for magazines. So if you have a stack of magazines, I want to know what you do with them. I'm going to go through and cannibalize the pictures I like, but what I do with the rest, I just don't know. So with that, drop a comment below. Let me know what you do with the magazines. Keep them, toss them, or you got some ideas. And let's find out what unicorn spit does to my gel plate tomorrow. And with that, you have a great day. Thank you for watching. Ratchet Up Your Art.